where we meet a prisoner named Ray. A fellow inmate warns Ray that another prisoner, named Jack, is planning to attack him. The next day, while Ray is in the prison yard, Jack suddenly attacks. Ray overpowers Jack in the fight, defeating him badly. Despite this, the prison guards capture Ray and lock him inside a secret chamber. This section of the prison is reserved for the most dangerous inmates, and they are monitored 24 hours a day. The room where Ray is held is completely sealed, and the door remains permanently locked. Once inside, Ray immediately begins planning his escape. During this time, he discovers that the prison garage is located directly beneath his room, with a fire engine parked inside. Ray remains confined for several days, carefully observing the guards' daily routine. He notices that the guards go up to the prison roof to smoke, and it takes them exactly 7 minutes to return. Ray decides that these 7 minutes will be his window to escape. His next challenge is cracking the password on the room's gate. To do this, he uses a milk packet from his meals. He peels off a thin plastic layer and places it over the keypad to capture the pressed numbers. Soon, he obtains the digits, though arranging them in the correct order proves difficult. One day, when the guards leave for the roof, Ray exits his room and secretly delivers a message to his team outside. He tells them that he will be near the prison at exactly 4 p.m. the next day. According to the plan, Ray's team arrives near the prison, and as the clock strikes 4, they trigger a massive explosion. The blast causes chaos, and everyone begins running in panic. Using the distraction, Ray escapes from his room and reaches the prison garage through the air vents. The prison fire brigade rushes out to control the fire, and Ray escapes by hanging beneath their vehicle. Outside the prison, his companions, Hush and Abigail, arrive to pick him up. However, Ray does not get far, and the police quickly recapture him. Soon after, a man named Lester arrives and orders the police to release Ray. Ray and Lester return to the prison and meet with the prison director. It is then revealed that Ray is not a criminal at all, but a businessman. He owns a security company, and his mission was to test the prison's defenses. Ray had entered the prison disguised as a prisoner to evaluate whether an escape was possible. After escaping, Ray analyzed the security weaknesses and then corrected them. In simple terms, Ray is a man who makes prisons more secure, and there is no prison he cannot break out of. The next day, when Ray arrived at his office, his business partner, Lester, introduced him to a woman named Jessica, who worked for the CIA. Jessica wanted Ray to inspect the security of a top-secret prison, but only on the condition that no details about the facility would be shared with her colleagues. Although Ray disliked these terms, Lester convinced him to accept the offer. Soon after, Ray was given the identity of a Spanish terrorist named Anthony. His team implanted a GPS tracker inside his body and provided him with an emergency code. If Ray failed to escape, he could reveal this code to the prison director and be released. Ray's mission began, but shortly afterward, he was kidnapped. His captors knocked him unconscious and removed the tracker so his team could not locate the prison. Several hours later, Ray regained consciousness. He discovered that he was locked inside a glass cell, surrounded by other prisoners. Soon, Ray met the prison's warden, who introduced himself as Hobbs. Ray was surprised by this name, as he had been told the warden would be someone named Marsh. Realizing something was wrong, Ray spoke his emergency code.